Hello, 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 sweet friends. I have put my YouTube on. I'm so excited to start with this tonight. It's going to be awesome. I always say that, and sometimes it actually is. I've been trying to get my little headphones to pair with this Bluetooth, but it did the first day, but now it's just not doing it. So I'm just going to talk into my phone as usual. And we've got a little bit started here. I did a little bit of tracing from a previous picture I did. I did a couple, but then I decided on this one. So we're going to go ahead and draw a little bit, and then I'll probably add some color just because I love color. And a color, even just a little splash of color can really, really, really make a difference. And I just think that, and black and whites are awesome too. So we're just going to draw a little something. And when, as usual, because of my time schedule, I don't have things planned out. I just kind of wing it right now. So that's a lot of what we're getting is my winging. And I can't wait. Anyone else ever, just winged it? Just like not planned it out and just like, hey, I wonder, I'll just draw something and see what happens. Because that's not the best way to go, but it can be fun because you'll come up with something that you didn't even realize that you could do, and you'll be like, "Oh my gosh, I didn't plan it out, but it's something that I can do that's really turned out nice." I'm just gonna darken this a little bit. Can you all see that all right? Rich! Hi, Rich. How the heck are you? And thank you for that comment. I really appreciate it. I'm actually trying to find my my own channel on my other phone. And it's funny because I can't seem to do it right now, but I'm working on it so I can see your awesome comments. How have you been? How have you been lately? Luisa Peralta Mina. Love it. Oh my God. Thank you so much. I appreciate that so much. I'm going to call you Mina because Luisa Peralta Mina, I probably am spelling it or saying it wrong, but um, that's awesome. Yeah. I appreciate you stopping in my stream tonight. Okay, so I had a little wine. I'll admit it. Had a rough day at work, and I just wanted to come home and do some drawing and some art. So I don't know. I can't find it on my other phone. I don't know. Some it's just one of those days. Have you ever had one of those days and you're just like trying to figure out like, oh, I found me. Haha, there it is. So then I can read your comments better, hopefully. Yeah. Audio, Luisa. Hey, Luisa, are you an artist? Tell me about yourself. Galactic Q. Oh my God. Hi. Hi. So excited that you're here again tonight. I'm so stoked. And let's see. I'm trying to get this so you can see it all better. Okay. Luisa, no. Okay. What kind of things do you like? Louisa? Rich, every day is one of those days. Oh, lordy, you've said that for sure. I'm gonna drink some of my liquid confidence. It looks like pee, but it's really wine. Ugh. Just what I need for the end of the day. So we're just gonna kind of pencil in some things here. Someone once told me that you can tell the beauty of a woman by the space between her nose and her mouth. So, like, if her nose is too close to her or her lips are too close to her mouth, then she's not as beautiful as, somebody who's got a little more space through it. Has anybody else ever heard of that? Steven. P? Hi, Steve. It's not pee, it's wine, I swear. And just in case I run out of that, I've got a little bit of peach. 'Cause I'm having fun tonight. Galactic Q, hi. How's my night? What's good now that you've joined in? I'm excited. Thank you for stopping in and saying hello. That is I appreciate that more than you even know, especially on the day I had today. Ugh. Sometimes you just like, why did I even get out of bed? Right? So let's see. Let's give her more of a little face here, little chin. And then her little chin's gonna just scoop. I'm gonna change it a bit right up into there. Give her some hairline. And now I have to remember I'm doing half hours now. I'm not doing like these 2-hour things. So that's what we're gonna do is um Galactic Hue wine sounds good. Do you have a favorite? Uh, I have well, I like white wine. That's my favorite. Luisa, what do you love to do? Well, actually, besides art, I really, really love gardening. I have a passion for plants, like growing my own, um, like food or vegetables or herbs, that kind of thing. And and it's just fun. Like you can go outside of your house and say you need some chives and you've grown a pot of chives. You can just simply, cut them and you have fresh chives for your baked potato or whatever it is that you want to do. And and it tastes so much better fresh, like rosemary. I grew some rosemary for a while. And this is Florida, so it's hard to grow things, but that's something that doesn't need a lot of care really. It doesn't need a lot of shade or rain. So it's supposed to be something that's easy to grow. However, mine I was doing really good for a while and then all of a sudden we had a hurricane and it just killed all the plants. It was very frustrating. So all you can do is start over. You know what I mean? Let's see here. Whoops. Um, let's see. I think I missed somebody here. Rich. Whoops. Wait, what did you say about never heard of the nose and to mouth space being a thing? Well, yeah, it actually is. Um, Steve, you like fruit trees. That's awesome. Yeah. Galactic Q. Yeah, those days are rough. I feel you on that, but hopefully the night ends well. Thank you. I hope so too. You're you're just a doll. Thank you for joining and for those kind words. All right. So her nose is a little weird here. Like I always have like a short time to get ready. I have so little time and I'm trying to do so much with it right now because I really, 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 really want my art to be my full-time income. I've been doing it for so many years and I've been so shy to actually, get out there and be brave enough to even let people know that I'm selling my art or anything like that. When I lived in Seattle, I had a hair salon, and I used to sell my art there years ago. But then I had to close it down due to life, and and that ended that, and because I had to move from Seattle to New York, and that was a whole different ball game. Telling you, yeah. So, Steven, you like fruit trees. Yeah, I love fruit trees. I would love a fruit tree or anything that would shade my house from the sun in the hot summer nights. Yeah. Galactic Hue. You do like white wine and red wine. I lean toward Pinot Noir. Oh yeah, that's a very good one. Louisa. Oh wow. And am I okay? Oh, thank you, Lisa. Louisa. I am okay. Um, oh, you're at the same time I am. I'm at 8:43. So yeah, we're the same time right now. And guess your age. How could I guess your age? Oh, hi, Will Jones. Welcome. Thank you for joining in. You're doing great. Love your art. Oh, thank you so much. I love you and I thank you for joining and saying that. That's awesome of you. It really helps out. And I was selling my art when I lived in Seattle. It was pretty easy. That kind of art is in the mountains and that kind of thing. And then when I moved to Florida, nobody really wants mountains and trees. They all want how do you say? Not more like flamingos and beach themes and sunsets, which I do love as well. So Louisa, give me a clue. Oh, it's near 10. Um, okay, 9 or 11? I think this one I'm gonna give her a little bit of fantasy. I just had this idea in my head, and that's what happens when I do art. I just kind of have these ideas. Like I'm looking at what I'm drawing, and then I'm like, oops, let's get some more pencil here. I'm gonna draw something, that I hadn't planned out, but now I think it's gonna be cool. So this is what I'm gonna do. I've never done eyebrows like this, so this will be fun to see how it turns out. That's for sure. Um, I'm a whimsical person, so I do a lot of things very whimsical and spontaneously, that kind of thing. And I don't know how else to describe it really. So, Louisa, I got it right. I said 9 or 11. Oh, you said 9? Oh, all right. 9. So that's pretty cool. Well, thank you, Louisa, for joining. Oops, what did I just do? What did you just tell me? You have to adapt to your environment. Yes, for sure. Yeah, Rich. No wine for Louisa. Yeah, that's for sure. You can have some, what is it called? It's a Shirley Temple. You can have a Shirley Temple. Shirley Temples are super good if you like sweet, yummy drinks. It's kind of like fake alcohol. Okay, I'm trying to make a pinky here. Yeah, and my day was kind of weird, so it's like I'm not that focused, unfortunately, but I don't know. Am I ever that focused for real? Hey, Steve, if you're still there, what kind of fruit trees do you like? Fruit trees. I know you have this one you shared with me once. It was so good. These little tiny red things that tasted amazing, and I can't remember what you called it. Mm, trying to think of what to do here. I think I'll just do like a little. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. Like a flower. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a flower here. I'm gonna kind of run that together. Not last night. What is tonight? Monday, Friday, Thursday night. I did some Zentangle. And Zentangle's really fun. It's a very free way to to express yourself, and you know, Louisa. You do, okay. Steve, you have tequila. Bad boy. Bad. Tequila's bad. Actually, that was one of the first drinks that, I started drinking late in life, very late, like, I think it was in my 20s, so not super late, but late enough. Luisa, how do you live? Do you mean where? Well, if you mean where, I live in Florida. Um, there we go. That's better. And how do I live? As good as I can, I guess. I don't know how to answer that particularly. But I don't know how. Let's see. How do you live? No, Jamaican cherry is what you had. I have mango and loquats. Oh yeah, that Jamaican cherry was so amazing. Rich, Lisa's asking about how to do a live stream. Oh, is that what you're asking, Louisa? How to do a live stream? Oh, I see. How do you go live? Okay, well, if you have your YouTube channel, basically what you're doing, there's a go to your channel and there should be like a little plus at the bottom. And when you see that plus, you click it and it'll say, do you want to do a short? Do you want to do a video? Um, it gives you some options. And so what I do is I hit live. There's an option for live. And then let's see. And then it asks you like, is your audience made for kids or not? And I always put no. Not that it's not, but I'm not making it especially for kids, I guess. So in that light, basically, it's just basically saying that you're not whatever you're making isn't specifically for kids, unless it is. And at your age, you can put yes. So that's a important thing to do there. Um, yeah, and it depends on what are you doing live on stream. Is there something in particular? Like, do you like do makeup or like show talents or dance or something fun that you like to share with other people? Okay, okay. Lisa, I'll join back. Okay. Well, thank you for. Oh, drawing. Okay, good. Okay, I started with their eyebrows kind of funky, so I think I'm gonna go into maybe just some Zentangle hair. That's my thing. I don't know, it's just a really interesting way to express yourself. You just make lines, and then after a while, they just all come together into this awesome picture. There's my lines there. So it looks like she has curly hair. And this one's gonna come down over that hair. This one will still come down under it. And then we're gonna glide around. I don't know, can you see that? We're gonna glide around and make it a little bit thicker, like so. And kind of just continue on making her hair. Now, one of my favorite things to draw well, I usually draw mermaids. And one of the favorite things to draw is octopi or octopus. And they're always like a mermaid always has to have. Oh, Louisa, you like to do that? Okay, back. And you have to wake up at 6 tomorrow? Boo! School? Where do you live in, In America on the East Coast? What do you live in Florida or, like, New York or something like that? I lived in New York. My pencil won't stay out. I lived in New York for quite a long time when I was a kid, and then I moved away for a long time, and then I moved back, and it was, like, snow and ice and cold, and I was like, "Oh, no, I can't do it." And I wound up going, "Hey, I'm going to Florida." I think I'm breaking my tips. Where's my other pencil? I don't think here's a different it's a mechanical pen. Maybe this one won't break. I'm probably pushing too darn hard, and she's supposed to be looking up. I'm gonna really change this because I want her to be looking upwards. And I did it earlier on my sketch on one of them, and then when I don't follow along, then I wind up always drawing him looking straight ahead or down or to the left or right. So I want this one to look up. So she looks like a monkey right now. But in the end, she won't, just when you first start drawing or painting something, it never looks the way you want it to, and it takes layers and time to get it to be where where all of a sudden it just looks amazing. Like this is the way I wanted it. It didn't look so good, at the time when I was drawing it, but the more you put into it, okay, here, let's see if this looks like she's looking up. The more you put into it, the more time you put in it, then it just kind of works out to be, the overall um, picture or drawing that you want it to be. Yeah. Okay, Louisa, thank you for stopping in. I'm so glad you did, and I hope you have a great day at school tomorrow. Bye. Hope to see you again. I'll be streaming tomorrow night and the next night about 8 or 8:30. That's my plan from Monday to Thursday from now on. Trying to be consistent. And Rich, I'm glad that you lived in New York. Yeah, me too. I wouldn't have met you. Galactic, what do you most like about Seattle? Oh, that's a great question. Oh, wow. What do I most like about Seattle? Oh, I'm gonna have to think about that. There's so much to love about it. Um, I don't know, let me think. I'm gonna think for just a second. Most love. Well, let's see. I think I just love how beautiful it is and the waterfalls. Like there's so many hikes you can take, and there's so many oh god, she looks possessed. Nice. She's gonna be a possessed lady. But anyway, there's so many beautiful hikes and waterfalls, and they're so high and so tall. In fact, Tony, Mr. Jang, he's at one of them right now. He's at the Salish Lodge by, I think it's Sammamish Falls. It's an Indian name, Sammamish. And they're like so tall. Those waterfall, it's like the tallest. And it's just amazing to look at because it's just so tall, and there's this hotel called Salish Lodge next to it, and that's what my son Tony is where he is now, and, there's also this great path. It goes down from the top, like, of the lodge, and it just winds around it. It's paved with a railing and everything, goes all the way down, and then you can actually stand in the mist of this waterfall, and the mist goes everywhere because it's so huge, but when you're at the bottom, it's shallow and there's a lot of rocks, and I don't know, it's just beautiful. There's so many beautiful waterfalls and hikes, and there's also skiing. That's the thing about Seattle, it's so versatile. There's a lot about you can go skiing up in the mountains, and then drive down and change your clothes, and then you can go boating out on the ocean all in one day. It's like, yeah, the weather there was pretty good. It didn't really snow, it didn't get really cold, it didn't get super hot when I lived there. I mean, now it might be different, but yeah, that was a beautiful place to live. Snow-capped mountains and views everywhere. Okay, her nose is supposed to be going up. I don't do a lot of up looking things, so it's kind of hard for me to change from that to looking up. So this whole thing where she was looking sideways in a drawing, you can always change, what you're doing. You're not stuck like, oh my God, this is such a crappy drawing. You can, you just change it. And that's why I use pencil because, I play around with it until I get it where I want. And then normally I transfer, like when I get a good painting or a picture a drawing, I will transfer it to the canvas and then paint it. And, so it gives you like an idea of like, okay, this is what I want. This is what I want it to look like. And then you just kind of go from there. Just gonna have eyelashes coming up this way and this side. I'm gonna give her some eyelashes over here too. Let's see. Galactic. Yes, it is lovely. Will Jones. So you like the change of seasons? I do as long as it's not a long winter. I honestly have always been a summer person, a sunshine person. I've just always loved to be in the sun, around the sun. I was always cold, I guess. Like I lived in New York when I was young, and then I moved to Idaho, and Idaho is like deserty and hot and warm. And I wasn't like thrilled about it when I moved there, but actually the weather in Idaho is pretty darn cool. You can go, what is it called? Down the Snake River. It's river rafting, and that's very fun. Um, so I do like the change of seasons, but I'm gonna say like upstate New York and all those upper states, they they just have too long of winters for me. Okay, so now I'm just gonna put these aside. I still have my blending tool, and my blending tool is amazing because you can really get some good um, depth, tone, shadowing going on with those. And this is like, I've already got pencil on here, so I'm just smearing around the pencil that I already have and making it, like smudgy, I guess. And here's her pinky and her cheek. You just kind of want to just make it feel like, she's kind of like in a dreamy state. And everybody looks different. Like every person is different and has a different look about them. So, Will, do you like the change of seasons? Where do you live? Um, and also, I'll say right now, I really love um, the cool air we're having in Florida because our cool air is kind of equal to like summers and springs up in the north of America. So I do like it um, within a certain amount of time and reason. I don't like long winters because the snow gets all dirty and gross. And then, it's depressing. I like to plant. I like to grow things. I like to have a good planting season, that kind of thing. Let's give it a little bit of shadowing. Oh, it's like a little bit of depth. I'm gonna make this eye just a teeny bit bigger. There we go. And yeah. So will you live in Galactic. Okay, I'll see you in a bit. Will you live in a warm climate as well? Okay, well that's good. Ooga Booga Art. Welcome. You are a new art YouTuber and your art is looking really good. Oh, thank you. What kind of art do you like to do? Um, do you have something you specialize in, a special medium? My favorite is oils. I haven't had a lot of time to do it yet, though. I'm getting there. I'm working 6 days a week, so I really don't have a lot of time um, for fun, unfortunately, right now. But I love art, and I want this to become my main income because I've done art for over 20 years. And I sold quite a bit of it, actually. I have some beautiful, I should show you. Maybe on my next stream, I'll show you some things I've done that I was able to sell because they're great pictures. I have some of fairies and lions and tigers. I have a parrot. I have people. I have, of course, mermaids and mountains. Just, I can just love everything. And I think it depends on like what your mood is, like what you want to paint or draw or create. Like manga is really popular, and I tried manga art, and oh my god, that's really fun. It's simple. It's too simple for me. I like too many details, I guess. But it's really cool. And people who can do manga are, you know, they've got some talent there. That's all I'm gonna say. Yep. Talent is a good thing. Yeah. Um, Rich, maybe you should ask the people watching to hit the like button. Hey, hit the like button, please. I would appreciate that. If you haven't liked it, like it. That'll help me out in growing my YouTube to be a full-time artist, which I hope I can help anyone else to do. We can all support each other. Ooga booga, landscapes and realistic, but I only posted and a vid of my first cartoon. Oh, I want to see it. Do you have like a little link you can post or something? That sounds that sounds really cool. Stephen, not liking this 40 and 50-degree weather. Ah, poo, poo. Stephen lives down here in Florida with me. So, Steve, are you used to the, what do you call it? The hot, humid stuff we normally have in the summer? That's when I melt. Seriously, I just totally melt. And I'm like, I cannot, I just can't do it. And I want to get rid of that. I have an electric razor, no, electric razor, electric eraser. There, that's what I was trying to say. And that might help get rid of that. And if I was more organized, I would know where all my stuff was. Um, oh my gosh, where did I put my electric eraser? It's really cool. You can just hold it in your hand, um, and erase. And this one is good. You can mold it. It's a molding eraser, and you can get details in there like so. Details are good. I'm gonna give it a little shiny nose. See if I can get rid of it. This is from that carbon paper. I guess carbon doesn't really erase. So we'll just have to work that over later. And I think I do have some other fun things. Rich, you have many great drawings. Yes, thank you. Oh, hi, Louisa. Welcome back. So glad you could be here again. And I do have many great drawings. I don't know what this one is turning out to be. She kind of looks possessed. I forgot that one's broken. But but it's okay because sometimes I like weird stuff, you know? Maybe she's possessed. Maybe she's just dreaming. Do you ever wonder if your life is a dream or real? I don't. I know it's real. All right, let's get some hair going down this way. Call it little Goldilocks. And hi, Louisa. Hi. I saw you're back. Welcome back. Hey, Steve, if you're here, have you ever like got into art or any kind of hobbies like that? I'd love to know. Um, Steve is a good friend of mine here in Florida. He's one of the better people you'll meet. It's like Rich is a good friend of mine up in upstate New York. Excellent friend, very caring, talented person. And I think I'm going to do a fan. This is going to be the bottom. And okay, so the way we do a fan here, ooga booga. I get the two confused sometimes. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know. What was it? The two what confused? Um, I'm kind of like ADD, so I don't remember things. I switch back and forth. Can you remind me which two things? Lisa, I was trying to join a game server because someone was live of the game. Oh, so you like wanted to join in? Yeah. Yeah, you just I think that at the bottom it says comments and you can just kind of join in with comments like that. There, I'm gonna kind of round this out a little more. I think she needs more forehead. And you can see how I'm changing everything. And that's the artist option. You can change everything if you want. But she needs more cheek. She needs a little higher forehead. So I'm taking all of this out. Now this is my white kind of eraser here. Um, this is my preferred eraser, a kneaded eraser, because it doesn't leave residue. Yeah, there we go. Now I'm thinking in my head, how is this gonna go? Um, there's a lot of different ways for it to go. And sometimes I don't even know. I just keep drawing till something happens and I'm like, oh, that's cool. Like right now, we're drawing like a little ribbon type thing with these little lines like that, which I'll go over with my blending stick. Anastasia, are you here yet? I'm hoping I'll see you. Luisa, Ooga Booga, my dreams and real life. Oh, okay. So you get the two confused. Why is that? That's interesting that you say that. And I can understand how that could be, but you particularly, I'd like to hear more about what that is. Why is that kind of blending for you? Louisa, but she didn't see it, the message I sent her in the live message I send in here. Well, sometimes, Lisa, people they have so many people commenting, they'll miss it. I would suggest maybe just, keep commenting here and there. Hit the like button. Just kind of just keep letting her know you're there or whoever that is. And eventually she'll notice you. So like every couple minutes say hello or something, or give her a comment like, hey, I like your stream or something like that. Um, that way, eventually she'll notice you. If she has a lot of people, she might not even be looking at the comments. She might just be focusing on what she's actually doing, like the gaming. So that's could be why. I'm not an expert on it, but I mean, that's the only advice I could give you for now. All right. I'm going to take my blending stick now, and we're going to do a little nose blending to shade that in. And also, I think that we want to shade like down here a little bit. So I'm lightly rubbing the pencil that's already on here around like that. I'm going to give her a little shading and I'm going to add some eyelashes down there. Does anybody have a favorite color hair? Ooga booga, I'm waiting. Oh, there you are. I don't know why. I think because my dreams are of like recent memories. I don't remember completely. Ooh, now that sounds intriguing. Yeah, I definitely would love to hear more. Um, but from what you told me, I hope that your dreams and your recent memories are positive ones. That's for sure. And hopefully they help you in life. Maybe they're trying to tell you something. All right. Oh, where'd my pencil go? And then we'll get to the pen in a minute and maybe some color. But yeah, our little squiggly line turned into this fun little ribbon. And I shouldn't go around it with pencil too much because when I do the inking, it's won't be quite as easy. Steve, favorite hair color is blonde. Woo! I never would have guessed that one. Hey, thank you for joining tonight. I'm excited to talk to you outside of Publix. It's a nice place to buy things, but you wouldn't want to hang out there too long. I've met a lot of nice friends everywhere I've lived in life. Here in Florida, when I lived in Seattle, when I lived in New York. There's just so many beautiful people. Rich, at first I thought she was a blonde, but now I'm thinking a redhead. No, I'm asking what you like is your favorite hair color, not what this one's gonna be. This one can change at drop of a hat, you know what I'm saying? She may not even have hair. I might erase all her hair and make her bald. It doesn't matter. You know why? Because it's art and you do what you feel. Like maybe at first I wanted her to be a beautiful queen or a princess, but now I just maybe want a bald bride or something. Okay, I'm going to add some color because this is a good base. Maybe I'll do a little more fans down here. This is a good base drawing to get an idea of, let's see, let's start here. Maybe here. Bring a straight line out like this, and like this, and like this, and maybe like from the same spot here, bring it out this way. And then I'm going to just do this, swing it around. And this is going to give us our ribbon here. And I sometimes you can do a little bit of this. And that makes it look pretty cool as well. So when you fill in these little circles, it makes it look like it's 3D and like it's movement, like it's swirling around, not just holding still. Oh, I might do a tiger next time. Um, Steve, give me more than 13 minutes. Ooga booga. Oh, you subscribed. Oh, thank you so much, Ooga booga. I really appreciate that. Oh, you're awesome. And if you have your own channel, I want to subscribe to that too. I would love to subscribe and support you and what you're doing. Okay, gonna give her a little bit more shadow under her chin. And one of the things I have an issue with is like I like light, light colors, light things, and I'm realizing that you really have to have dark in order to make it the light pop out and stand out. So recently I made a canvas black and I painted a flamingo on it. You can see that on I think it's on my shorts actually on my channel. And you can see that this flamingo, it's done on black and she has a little baby flamingo with her and that kind of thing. And it was really a really fun drawing, to work with, practice doing dark, making the light look lighter. This is not smearing enough. I need to have it more smudgy. There we go. Smudgy, smudgy. Pretty. Okay. Rich, why still only 3 likes on your stream? I don't know. Did you like my stream? I would love if everybody liked it. That's for sure. Steve, did you like my stream, dude? I hope so. And I'm talking about my video streaming. Let me bring this up over here more. Go change that a bit. And this, I don't know why this dips down right there too so much. Maybe I had a reason for that, but now that I'm looking at it, I want to change it. So I'm going to do that. And then we're going to do a little bit of color. And I'm excited to do this color. Mhm. Ooga booga. I only have one short on it. Oh, awesome. Steve. I see like 7 likes. Oh, thanks, Steve. Ooga booga. My channel is Ooga booga art. Oh, I'm going to write that down in ink. And this is why I have paper on my tabletop so I can write things like, um, I take notes. Ooga booga. How is that? BOOGA art. Oh, I'm excited to look at it and see what you've got so far. And if you do any type of streaming, I will definitely make comments on that. Okay, so I think I'm good for now with this. I'm going to start adding some ink. We have quite a bit of pencil. And I'm just going to do her eyes with ink. She's kind of looking up. Sometimes ink is scary because it's like permanent, but I think when I started using just ink for Zentangle, it really helped me not be afraid of making mistakes, um, because it's in ink. So if I did make a mistake, I would have to change make it look like it wasn't a mistake, and just kind of like, and then once I did that, the drawing would change. She looks like a puppy. Oh, do some nostrils. It's nice because the ink really makes it pop. And I'm not going to do too much ink here, but definitely up here. And then I'm not sure, should I do watercolor or just pencil maybe? I think I'll just do pencil to give her some color. It's a short, quick thing. And since I'm only trying to do a half hour every night, and I don't want it to run too long, because like I have ADD, ADHD, some DDD, some whatever you call it. Um, I'm just really going to keep this a half hour. So I think like pencil would be a quick and great way to add some color. Let's see. Thanks, Rich, for keeping up on that. Ooga Booga. The video I have on my channel is of my first, whoops, sorry, cartoonish character I have made. Which one was that? Which cartoonish character? Was it one that you made up, or was it one that is already existing that you were just drawing? Boop, 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 boop. Got little lines on her lips. Yeah, I drank all my liquid confidence. So now I'm gonna start. I have a little bit of peach confidence. Steve, I know you know what I'm talking about. And Rich. Oh, you made one up. Okay. Ooga Booga, what tell me about that. What kind of character was it that you made up? Was it male, female? Did it have powers, superpowers? Yeah. You kind of see her better when you start seeing the inking. It's a little darker, but you don't want to start that way because if you do, then with the ink and you want to change it, you can't. So I do like to start with pencil. But as a good exercise, if you worry too much about making mistakes, I will say to just grab a piece of paper. No one's ever going to see it anyway, unless you want them to, and just draw yourself a picture in ink only, not pencil. Don't erase it. And if you do make a mistake, just kind of just say, oh, let's see, how can I make this so it's n- you know not a mistake, so it looks like it's supposed to be there. Ooga Booga. Not sure, but he's a robot. Does he have a name? Steve, grapefruit tequila? I've never heard of grapefruit tequila. I do like peach though. Mm. Holy crap, that was strong. All right. Now I'm going to use these are micron. They're micron pencils or pens. Oh 08 is really small. Does anyone else has anyone else use these? Then 01 I think is a bigger one. It's got like a bigger tip. Um, or maybe it's smaller. Let's see, what else do we got? I think 005 is the one I use the most, but it might be dry. And then there's the brush. And what else? Oh yeah, this is what I use for charcoals. Is this? It's it just spreads it around. Like if you have charcoals, you can just move it around with your brush, and more specifically, you can fill in big. This is not charcoal that I'm filling in, but you can see, I'm moving the pencil around. Oh man, I got a iPhone. My iPhone is dying. Let me pull this out. Mm, oops. Can you still hear me okay? Rich, let me know. Is the sound still okay? Cool. Right now, I am missing Galactic Q. Where did you disappear to? I would love to know. I'd like to get to know you better. I like to get to know everybody. Um, I think people are just so interesting. Ooga booga art. It is good. Oh, good. Rich, sound is so great. Thank you, Rich. What would I do without you? You are the man. How was your day today? Well, this is not wanting to draw real well. Okay, so let's see. This is a micron one that's really tiny for like little tiny details, like maybe like just really focusing on little nostrils, maybe little tiny eyelashes, like that, like little details. And let's see, I kind of want to give her some big eyelashes here. And then I'll smear it in and blend it. I have a brother. His name is Guy. Guy. When we were kids, we used to call him fungi. Fungi. No, wait. Fungi, like fungi. And then we tease that he was a fun guy. And actually, he is pretty funny. He's got this awesome sense of humor and makes really great jokes, um, which is pretty cool. Okay, so I'm gonna make this flower a little bit more distinctive. I don't want to keep using a one. Like I said, that's for really tiny details. So I'm not gonna use a brush right now. Let's see if it's number 8 even. Oh, that's a big one. See how fat that is? So we're gonna do that. Just get some darkness down and around her. Oh, don't tell me this dried out too. Ugh. Anyway, okay, that's fine. We have so many choices of micron pencils or pens, I should say. And here's a two. Oh, wait, here's my five I always use. I'm just going to throw them in here. This is a good a good place to keep your tools. You know what? I just saw this and I'm going to add it. I'm going to make like a circular. See. Oh, perfect. Stick it right there. And I'm going to make this circle coming all the way around. Okay, I just see something and I'm like, ooh, let's try that. Here we go. This is going to be pretty cool. My really, really, really good artworks are planned out. Oh, Ooga Booga. My character is a humanoid robot. What does he do? Does he have superpowers or does he, is he I don't know. What does he do? Rich, my day was just work. This is the good part. I sure hope that you can get the camera working soon. Oh yeah. I have the SIM card. Unfortunately, I've been working so much and I actually had some other extracurricular things I've been doing, so I haven't had a good chance to really work on it. My next day off is probably like, I don't know, Tuesday or Thursday or something, and then I'll be able to really work on it. And thank you for sending me that new SIM card. That was, that was pretty cool of you to do, like everything you do. I'm gonna darken this, and the reason is because I'm gonna put some gold. That's not too dark. Let me try this one again. I'm gonna put some gold in here. And I want it to stand out. against this dark ribbon here. And here's our point right down here. This is where we bring all the lines right down to this point. And then we can swirl around here, give it that extra realistic look. I have a friend here watching football, and I can hear him out there sneezing like 1,000 times. And I know allergy season is pretty bad right now. All right. Do, 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 do. Here we go. This is so fun. Art just makes me, I just forget about all that crap I went through today. It's like, oh my gosh. And I don't think about it. I don't want to think about it because it's not happy stuff. So I'm going to leave my work at work and come and do this. They say if your job is something you love, then you're not ever going to work. You are just doing what you love and getting paid for it. And that's what everyone should do. Some people love like being a firefighter and helping California right now. And then some people just want to be a nurse or a doctor and heal people. And I think that's awesome. That's something I can't do because I don't like to see the insides of people. But honestly, I did hair for a long time and I made the outside of people look beautiful, even if they had cancer and they, they felt ugly or dirty and they were losing their hair. I would always help them, to feel more beautiful and less sad. And I'll say, excuse my French, but cancer is a bitch. What time is it? When did I start? It's gonna be for half an hour, but I can't remember when I started. So, anybody been timing me? Ha ha. Oh, hey, here's a colored pencil. Let's make her lips kind of orangey. It was just laying here. So whatever color I'm having, I'm just gonna make her lips kind of orangey. And then she's got kind of pinky cheeks. I'm doing it very, very lightly, because you don't want to like put too much pressure down when you're doing a, just a hint of color in her cheeks. I don't want too much, just a hint. And also in her little nose, I want it to be a little bit color here. But just been 62 minutes. It's supposed to be, oh, Stephen Potty Mouth. Thank you. Oh, 62 minutes. No way. Bye, Ooga Booga. I will check out your art stream. I cannot wait to see what you've done there. I'm looking forward to it. It's been an hour. It's supposed to be half an hour. Okay, so let me just really quickly here, just add a little color, and then I'm just gonna I'll quit this stream here. I don't know if this is some kind of blue. I'm gonna make her eyes blue-ish. And black is going to be this pen, because I really want her eyes to stand out. 62 minutes. I'm so bad. I should set a timer. Yeah, that's what it should do. It's like some of the other artists I watch, their streams will be for an hour or two, but I kind of like watch them and listen, and then I'll zip through to see how it's progressing, and then I'll see something I want to learn. And that's when I kind of slow down for a while, and then I zip through like at a faster speed to see how it's progressing. Um, it's just hard for me to really stay focused or concentrate for an hour, or I don't have the time. And then there's some people who have an hour streams, but I learned from them and I actually like will stay and copy them, like or paint along. That's a good way to learn as well. Let's get a little darker, deeper color down here. Uh, okay, bye, Ooga Booga. So nice hanging out with you. Steve, don't need a timer. You got Rich. Rich, meet Steve. Steve Rich. You guys are too funny. Love you both. Really do. Yeah, Rich, he helps me. He makes sure that helps me make sure I can do things right. I'm not screwing up. People can hear me and that kind of thing. Got me a great camera, which I have to learn to use and all of that. Okay, so here's our pencil, and to add the quick watercolor, um, more color. I just want this more color. So I'm dipping into my watercolor bucket, and I have these pre watercolor things. Some of them are wet, some of them are dry. I'm just gonna grab a handful here and see which one. Let's see if I can do this better. Oops, get a little bit closer. I'm gonna pick a color. What's this, purple? Oh, you can see that. See, it's like in the pen, and I love purple. Purple's one of my favorite colors. It's not that wet, but I can use it if I want to. And then right here, this is gonna be a moon around her that I was doing. And I think I'll just do a quick peach color on her face. Let's see how dark this is. Ooh, nice and dark. Okay, I'm not gonna put that on her face, but I will put it down here for some darkening. There we go. Okay. Who's a potty mouth? Wait, Steve, who's a potty mouth? Me? I'm cool with that. Mhm. Okay, there's some orange. I do like this color. It's just very, very dark. I think I'll use it for her lips rather than her cheeks, maybe a little bit on her nose as well. And then I don't even know if I have a skin color, so I'm going to go straight to the gold. And our gold color, oh, I had these gorgeous acrylics I ordered online, and they're metallic. So I'm going to just open these up real quick. Oh my gosh, I don't want, if you could see my table, you'd be like, how in the heck do I even have anything organized? But anyway, this is some of my metallic watercolors that I ordered online, and I used like a spray bottle of water like this, and I'll spray it onto the paints just to kind of get them all wet and prepped in case it's one I want to use. And I want to get her skin nice and pretty. So I'm going to grab one of my big brushes and let's see which one. I think it's kind of flat, but I'll work with it. It would have helped if I had water. I have water. What's this? No, this is my spray bottle. I'll just use this water. Improvise. All right. And I'm going to rub some water around her face like so. and around her chin, just to kind of get some color ready there for her. And then I'm going to put this color as well. I'm picking like a nice face color here. It can't be too dark or too light. I always have a tendency of oranges. Oh, help me pick one. I think I'm going to use whatever this color is. That looks really pretty. Not sure what this is, but I'm gonna fill all these in. That'll tell me all the colors and let me know how they look. But I think this is gonna be good. And because her hair, I wet her face down all previously. You see that shine? It's beautiful metallic paints. Um, I think because I did that previously, it's gonna just flow better as far as color. I have like a fishbowl I usually use for cleaning my brushes, but I don't know where it is. I cleaned it and I put it somewhere. A little bit more water, one more color, and here we go. Oops, that's a lot of color. Yeah, later I can, you know, find it and do the other stuff I want to do here. But right now, I'm just kind of getting her some color everywhere. We're going to do a little bit of eyeshadow work. Um, we're going to get a little teal eyeshadow, like so, and maybe a little bit under her eyes. And shading. I'm going to use that teal for shading as well. These are very sparkly colors. And her hand as well is this is her hand here. Oh, where's my sparkle color? I'm trying to get that other color I had for her face. There it is. Um, I okay, I've been drinking too much. So we're done. Um, technically, I mean, if you want to go, I'm just going to kind of fart around, just kind of getting a little more color from these metallic colors in here. And then on her hair, I want to do a dark color. So I'm kind of mixing purple and I'm going to mix some purple on this from this metallic paint palette. Purple is one of my favorite colors, and there's like several purples. There's a medium one, kind of a darker one, and her hair is purple because I want purple. Now, for as far as her moon, that's the main thing I want to do before I go. Let's get that moon done. All right. So this is dirty. I'll watch it later, and then um, I'm just gonna put gold, some gold watercolor right there, and see how with this brush, and we'll just see how that looks. Everyone likes metallic. I love metallic, and if I had more time, I would definitely um, do more here. But like the other ones, I'm going to finish in a short. We're going to do some shorts and rich. Now she looks slightly angry. Oh, yeah, she's an angry bitch. That's all I'm gonna say. She's angry because I'm not done yet. You should never put a time limit on art. Let me just say that. Never put a time limit on art. Whoops, that's the wrong way. Because then you can't really focus on what it is you want to accomplish, on the beauty and the wholeness of the piece you're creating, because you're too worried about time and what you can accomplish in that time. So you really want to just remember that's not important. What's important is the quality. What's important is the quality not only of your drawing, but of your life. This is really fun to do since I have no. What do you mean she looks angry? Does she look angry? Probably. Well, I'm going to finish this in a short. I want to thank all you guys for watching and hanging in there with me. What? Potty mouth? Steve, why do you say potty mouth? Did I swear again? Ah, okay, Rich, thank you for joining in again. I'm going to work on getting that mic fixed. I'm just talking right into my phone right now. So this is what we have. I'm going to bring the light down and show you a little bit of the sparkle. And we have some of those metallic colors. All right. And for my short, I'm going to color all these in and we're going to put some beautiful background around there. So I just want to say thank you again for watching my channel. You guys are awesome. I appreciate everyone stopping in tonight, and I can't wait till tomorrow when I can see y'all again. Have a great night. Hugs, kisses, and good dreams. It'll be when I turn this off, it's going to go to private, and then it'll take me a minute to hit it to public, and then you can watch it after that. So give me 2 minutes here. All right. Good night. We'll see you tomorrow.